Hey everyone, Alison here, and I've got my sexy voice on because this episode is brought to you by AdamandEve.com. You can make this Valentine's Day one that you'll both never forget with this amazing offer from AdamandEve.com. Through Valentine's Day, you'll receive 50% off just about any item. Just go to AdamandEve.com and you'll find over 18,000 adult entertainment products, including toys, lingerie, and a seemingly endless selection of adult DVDs. And there's more. With every order, you'll receive their romance kit free. Their romance kit includes a toy for him, a special massager for her, and a little something they know you'll both enjoy. Plus, a free adult DVD to put you in the mood. And that's not all. Oh no. We'll also throw in free shipping on your entire order. So check out AdamandEve.com today for this special Valentine's offer. Get 50% off one item, a free romance kit, and free shipping when you enter offer code HAPPY, HAPPY. That's HAPPY at AdamandEve.com.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Alison Haislip. And for about the next 30 minutes, we are going to drink a little booze and talk a little news.
Correct, Amundo.
Ooh, I have my news voice caster.
Yeah. We're going to be talking news on the fives and weather on the twos. And sitting in at the knobs is flight engineer extraordinaire Tom Supervolcano Krajewski.
Hello, world.
What's up, Tom?
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hey, guys, guess what?
What?
When this episode airs, like the day this
Falcons will
episode
have
comes out.
lost the Super Bowl.
Yes.
What?
The Falcons will have lost
You're
the Super
the
Bowl.
worst. You are the worst, Tom.
And my New England Patriots will have won.
No, my quarterback from Boston College, Matt Ryan, will have won.
Ooh.
Your quarterback. Oh.
He was my quarterback when I was at BC.
What do you mean when you say quarterback?
Yeah.
He was my quarterback.
Hey.
I mean, he has no idea who I am, but
Yeah.
he played quarterback
That
for
makes
the
it
team
sexual
while I was
thing.
at Boston
How
College.
big is BC?
It's pretty. I mean, it's not huge.
Got it.
I mean, I think my class had about 2,500 people in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Matt's a little Matt because we're on a first name basis. He's
Matt anyway.
He was like he was a year or so younger than me.
Got it.
Yeah. But more importantly,
More importantly than that,
What? Don't
it's
look
my
at me.
birthday today.
Oh, my God.
The day this episode comes out.
Happy birthday.
Can we-
Happy birthday. Not the real
Not
song
legally?
because we can't pay for it. Hey.
I love that song.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I know.
birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Do you have any big plans? Are you? It's Heather's birthday. My wife's birthday is on the 4th,
Oh, really?
and that's why we're going skiing.
Oh, that's right.
So-
you're going away this weekend, or you have gone away this
I
weekend.
have gone away this weekend.
So
Hello,
weird.
time travel.
Time traveling's weird. I'm going just the night of my birthday. I'm having some girlfriends over, and we're just cooking
Nice.
some dinner and drinking some
Ooh.
wine and doing lady stuff.
Yeah, we can make it.
Yep.
and then
Alex, I'll be there.
I'll be
The
available.
girls.
yeah, and then I'm gonna have like a party later in the week, and you
Nice.
guys know that because you're both invited, and you've both said yes.
Nice.
So
I
you
said
both
yes.
better show up.
Well, I
Hey.
said yes.
Yeah. Hey.
No, we're going to Utah for the first time. Johnny, Utah. I've been to Salt Lake City Airport,
Right.
like on a layover,
Right.
but I've never been in the actual state of Utah.
Well,
For
you
any
have been in the
extended
actual
period of
state
time.
because you've been to the airport, but you
For
haven't.
an extended
Yeah.
period of time. Yeah, we're going skiing.
Nice.
I'm a little nervous.
'Kay.
As I said before the show,
Yep.
last time I went skiing, I was 13.
Oh gosh.
And it was the first and last time I went skiing.
I think the last time I went skiing, I was 13 as well, and I just have not done it since. I get invited on ski trips, and I'm like, sure, and they're like, cool, bring your equipment. I'm like, no, I don't have gear. I go on ski trips so
my
I can be
flask.
the snow bunny who sits in the lodge and drinks hot chocolate
Yeah.
by the fire, and I wait for my friends to go skiing, and then
That sounds awesome, by the way.
yeah, exactly.
I have
totally
a
awesome.
buddy. I have a buddy Ben who
Hi, buddy Ben.
is like a crazy snowboard guy.
Oh.
Like helicopter trips.
my
and
uncle
shit
does
like
that.
But here's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
He always wants me to come with him.
And you're like, no.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I snowboard. I do not jump out of helicopters and snowboard.
Right.
And he's like, no, it's cool. Well, it's going to be all right. And I'm like, no.
No.
Like, you have a backpack that has an inflatable balloon in case you get covered in an avalanche.
Oh my gosh, are you
I
serious?
don't even want to need one of
yeah,
those ever
never.
in my life.
Never. I want to need one of those.
Yeah, like I was like, dude, no. I mean, I love
exactly.
you, but
never times I want to
never-
use that.
Never times do I want to use that. How many times? Never times.
Do you guys remember that movie Alive? about the the plane crash in like the Andes, right?
Yeah, and it was like a rugby team, wasn't it? Or
Something.
like it wasn't a soccer team.
No, I
was
think
it?
you're right. I think it was rugby.
A rugby team.
My friends and I in middle school used to watch that movie, and then we would eat cold cuts while we because they like had to cannibalize the dead people like to stay alive.
And so you just decided to be like, let's also do
We're like, this is
and
interactive.
The closest we could do is cold cuts.
Yeah, it's like 4D,
like smell-o-vision.
4D
Yeah, exactly.
movies or
You
whatever.
had your appetite while watching that movie for meat?
Yeah, they were like, every time they watched it,
we
like,
did it multiple times. So
I just want a big chunk of ham.
Okay, speaking of food,
Oh yes,
I brought you guys a present.
What?
Yeah,
Me included?
What?
Me too?
I know,
Everybody
included. Are you guys ready? Are you guys so ready?
Yeah.
What did you bring? Like
I brought you
Dino jerky?
Girl Scout
Oh
cookies.
my God.
What? Best podcast co-host ever.
So I was driving here. Hold on.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
you bought them just on the road?
No, yes, I was
No.
driving. I was
They could be
driving here.
counterfeit.
Just a
Bought 'em
few
on the
minutes.
road.
It's not counterfeit.
Tag-alongs.
I literally was driving down the street, and there was like this blinking light.
S'mores?
Yes, it's a new kind. It's a new flavor.
Oh, we gotta try this.
They
Yeah,
let me try one. They're like, "Would you like a sample?" I'm like, "Hell's yeah, I want a sample."
You're like, yeah, little bitch.
Yeah. No, I
And
did
you're
not
like,
call it.
sorry,
She
you're
was- no.
super nice.
They were wonderful.
Little bitch was the alternate name they were going to go for.
No.
Before
But then they
chose
called them
Girl
s'mores.
Scouts.
So you're like, oh, you mean s'mores? That didn't pass the. I read online they were called little bitches.
No, they're
Ooh,
awesome
they
too.
smell great.
Yeah, they're real good.
Okay,
Tom,
try
have
some more.
one.
Oh, yeah, okay, thank you.
Anyway, I was driving here and like literally stapled to the side of a tree was this blinking light. And like I of course was like, what is this light? And I read under the light and it says Girl Scout cookies. And I was like, what? And so I just drove around the block until I found the girl selling the cookies, and I just swung my car over and put on the blinkers, and I got out and I was like, I heard there are Girl Scout cookies here. And they're like,
Amazing.
yeah.
They're like, back away.
I know.
Sorry. Don't hurt us.
They were
These
sold
s'mores
out
are fantastic.
because it's the evening. They were sold out of some variety as well, so there are no Samoas, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you have 3 boxes of Girl Scout
I got
cookies.
3
You
boxes.
don't need to eat that.
I think
No.
the Samoas have a new contender with these.
With the s'mores,
They
right?
sound
They're
pretty good.
so good. I completely forgot about these. The what are
The
they called?
tag-alongs.
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 They're the peanut butter ones. They're so good.
And these are the ones that have like a drop of peanut butter in the middle. First off, one of us needs to have a child quickly that's a girl and can be in Girl Scout because we'd make so much money.
I don't think it's going to be any
Just
of
for
us.
that reason.
I don't think it's going to be any of us either.
No.
We need my buddy Dan has a new
No,
daughter.
I love her.
Yeah, little
She's
Luna.
so-
We need to
she's
get
so
her to like
pretty.
hurry up and age, so
Hurry up
so
and
she can
age.
be our Girl Scout cookie heroin addiction.
Yes.
lady. She'd be like, "Hello, Uncle
yeah.
Alex." I'd be like, "Hi, Luna.
Here's all
Did
your
you
Girl Scout
did you
cookies."
bring the s'mores?"
Thank
So,
you,
yes.
Allison. This is
Yes.
very nice.
Well, I have to thank Alex's very sweet neighbors who were selling the cookies.
Oh, near me?
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. I was driving here. It was between your house and my house, and we live 3 minutes from each other. So,
So it was somewhere between there and here.
yeah.
I'll look into it.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
I'll find those
Also,
Girl
you're
Scouts.
welcome, guys.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much, Allison.
Of course. I love you guys.
The tagalongs
We
are good.
love
I
you
haven't had the
cookies.
tagalongs in ages
Oh, they just reek of peanut butter.
They're
in the mouth. They have that. There's that type of peanut butter that's like sugar peanut butter, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
That has that like. I don't want to say this. This is going to sound negative when I say it.
Oh, damn
But
it.
hopefully everybody goes, I mean, it's good. But they have a sort of plasticky taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know either.
Do these? Is that what you're saying? Tagalongs have that?
Well, he's-
It's the peanut butter.
Yeah. I like the peanut butter.
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good.
he said it's good, I think.
Oh, good. It just has like that little bit of,
little bit of
just a little bit of like,
little some,
not just nuts. You know what I mean?
not just nuts.
That would be the
sugar.
name of the peanut butter.
Not just nuts.
just nuts. New, non-organic peanut butter.
Yeah,
not just
nuts. Nuts and plastic and lots of
Small
sugar.
amount of plastic. That's
right.
what makes it good.
Should we get to some emails?
I think we should.
Yeah.
So good. Well, speaking about eating horribly, so this is from JS4LYO.
Hi, JS4LYO. Wait,
I
really?
believe it's a Star Wars robot. No, I mean
Yes, yeah.
it's actually just written from a Star Wars robot.
Oh, sweet. A droid.
Yeah,
wrote us.
a droid. Subject: Allison's father. Hi, everybody. I just listened to the "I Have No Spiders" episode. On that episode,
I love that was the name of last
I know,
week's
it's so great. On that episode, Allison talked about her father's change in diet.
Oh, yeah.
Like Allison's father, I too had to change my eating habits.
Oh.
I was faced with a choice to medicate or not. I
Yeah.
did a good
Always
amount of
choose
research.
not.
Yeah. I arrived at the conclusion that although it may be difficult, it was beneficial in the long run. I have been free of illness for about 2 years now.
Yes.
So congratulations, and that's really cool that your father.
See,
he's yep.
Oh, I was going to say this is something that we are weirdly kind of taught in the U.S. I mean, not directly taught, but.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all the fucking ads that are like, hey, you have head injury, or hey, your scalp itches, we can fix it.
Yeah, it's
may
like
cause your penis to fall
medicating
off.
is something. Yeah, medicating is something that we're like, oh, this is common. You should do this. I have a friend who, she's British, and her mother is a psychiatrist. Are those the ones who can prescribe medications? There's psychologists and psychiatrists.
Yeah, psychiatrist is the one that has the PhD, is an MD as well.
So her mother is capable of prescribing.
My grandfather is a Freudian psychoanalyst.
What?
And he cannot prescribe.
Freudian psychoanalyst?
Yeah.
What?
So he just tells you if you're having like weird sick dreams about your parents?
Mm-hmm, basically.
Cool.
Or he's like, you know what? You need more weird sick dreams about your parents.
That's awkward,
That'll
Alex.
clear you
Might
up.
not have
That's
enough.
awkward.
Wow.
But anyway, my friend's mother has said, she's like, the people in the United States medicate. I'm making up this, but it's just... I'm not making.
Is that the new thing we're doing?
Sorry.
She
Yes.
said
Remember
this, but I
You know
alternative
what
Make it
she
facts.
said that they make that. Here's
no,
the
no.
number. I'm making it up.
I was about to say like 5 times more than anywhere else, and I realized I'm making that percentage up or whatever. But the people in the U.S. significantly medicate more than anywhere else in the world.
I always find it. So I don't. Knock on wood.
Healthcare is
as
like
of
our
right
gross
now.
national, like a highest GNP.
Well, and
isn't
also
it? Like
it's not called healthcare, right? So it's like I have health insurance.
Right.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
it's not called
insurance-
healthcare.
I have
yeah.
insurance against falling off of a tree.
Yeah.
I have also stopped climbing many trees.
Good.
But like, it's not. They're not caring for me. They're just making sure that if I have an injury that is substantial, I don't have to pay and I don't go
Right.
bankrupt.
Right.
That's the thing I think that we're missing. And there's a couple really cool things. I bumped into my buddy Kevin from Dignation Days in New York, and oh god, I'm gonna forget what the app is, but there's a cool thing where you can actually have your own like blood work done.
Oh.
And it's like an app. You download the app. It's like $500 or something like that, and he gets it done like once a year just to know. And it literally just does all the different things. You
can
go
also,
into like a Quest Medical.
You should also just have a general practitioner. Like everyone should have a GP and go once a year, and you get your blood test done.
Well, but sometimes they won't do a ton of tests. They'll do the big tests, right?
Oh.
And it's like they'll check for your cholesterol, but they might not break it out into like the LDL and the
my doctor
LDH
does.
or whatever. Sure, but there's also like a bunch of other things.
My doctor actually called me. First off, I got a new GP this past year, and
where'd you find him?
Through
Because
my.
it's hard to find a good general
I
practitioner.
really liked him. I can give you his info if you
I
want.
have a great guy.
Okay, never mind. I mean,
But when he dies, I'll need somebody.
there you go.
Positive
Well, here,
thinking.
this is what I was about to say. By the way, this is the first time I've had a doctor when I realized he's younger than me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is he
That's
single?
great.
Yeah, is he single?
Yeah,
I know, it was just a little like, I was like, oh my god, my doctor. I mean,
No,
maybe
but
by
that's
like
great.
a year or two, but I was like, wow. So I have a feeling your doctor might die before my doctor.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never
Hey,
know.
that's why
But
we
still.
roll the dice
but,
of life.
But I got my doctor through my OBGYN. So
Yeah.
that's how I found him. He was recommended. But anyway, I went in and did the whole blood test, which by the way, I hate, I can't give blood. Like,
Oh,
it
really?
freaks me the fuck out.
To see the blood or
So-
to get the needle in you? To see the blood going in the bag?
It's the feeling. It's not honestly the needle. It's the feeling of it. I feel so violated for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Like even when they take it out and they put the little gauze on you and they bandage you up for like the next 4 hours, I'm fucking useless. Because
Weird.
all I can do is like feel my arm and I'm like, oh my god, something was like.
You're like, that's where it was
in-
extracted.
Yeah. I just feel really weird. So it takes me a lot to like be like, okay, Allison, you have to go to the doctor and you have to get this done,
Got
right?
it.
So anyway, I went and the doctor called me a couple days later with my results, and he's like, you're all good, blah blah blah. He's like, I was concerned at first because he's like, you have high cholesterol, and I was like, what, really?
You're like,
And then
excuse me, let me put my pizza down.
what? And he was like, but then I looked at the breakdown because they do the breakdown. And I have high cholesterol, but the bad cholesterol, whatever that is like extremely low.
Yeah.
Like way under what the normal is.
Yeah.
And my good cholesterol is 3 times the amount of normal good cholesterol.
Amazing.
He's like, so your heart is in great shape. And I'm like,
you're fully
"Hey."
lubricated.
Yeah.
With
Lubricated.
good
Ew.
cholesterol.
With good cholesterol.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How do you have
Olive oil, I think. I
really?
just, I'm
Oh,
a
you
ta-
just
drink
drink
gallons of
olive
olive
oil?
oil?
I just drink it by the
Shooters
glass.
of olive
No,
oil.
I actually told my mother this over the break. like? I was like, my good cholesterol is really high. She's like, it's because we're Italian and we eat a lot of olive oil. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Like, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
I'm like, that's
Back to the doctor.
That's scientific, right?
Yeah, that's full science right
Yeah.
there. That's full science.
Yes, but anyway, do the app if you're not going to a regular
but one
GP.
of the things, and it can be a good in addition to, so that you don't have, like, if your GP isn't doing all the, because here's the other side, I don't have access to those test results. I can call my doctor and be like, "Hey, how was my cholesterol?"
Really?
And he's like, "Good."
They'll mail them to you.
I mean, maybe I could ask. Maybe
You
that's
totally
the
can
simpler
ask.
one. Is just like,
Yeah.
can I have all those tests? But so with the app, all the tests are in the app,
Right.
And so you can go back and it'll track over the years, so you can actually see how you're doing on certain things.
Oh, that's cool.
If you're
That is
up
cool.
and over a year or low,
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you could probably get at that information.
Yeah.
But to have
By
it
your guys.
actually
Yeah, but like for me too,
available.
like my GP was like, when I first met him, he was like, "Look, you're healthy. You don't have any chronic. You don't have any chronic, illnesses."
Yeah.
He was like, "Honestly, the thing that I'm going to say is the thing you have to watch out for is an accident." He was like,
Well,
"Just be careful.
Don't leave
you
the
can't
house.
watch
No.
out for an accident.
No, but he was like,
Yeah.
just be aware that that's the only thing that you should be concerned with right
All
now
right. Well,
in your
that's good.
medical life is, don't drive crazy, don't drink and drive,
Yeah.
don't do these things that are high risk.
Hey, how about we
things.
just not do those things in general?
I
Not because
agree.
your doctor just said, by the way, you're healthy except for
Well, no, it was really
moronic
I was really
decisions.
happy because I was like, man, I drive drunk a lot.
No,
I'm
you
just kidding.
don't. Good
I'm
Lord.
just kidding.
But wait, but you drink a lot.
I
Kind of.
but I'm not even that much.
He
Like, if
didn't-
you think
oh,
about
really?
it, like, well, first off, by the way, completely fine. Like, last night, had a whole
What?
bottle of wine by myself.
Oh,
no
you mean all
Claritin.
Good.
It was fine.
Yeah.
So don't even. Let's not
no
even.
more allergies to alcohol.
Nah, if I ever had one. But
I mean,
Mental.
your face did turn bright
I
red
know
during
there was,
drunk
something was happening.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
happening. I'm just glad that it's not happening anymore. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But it was never like I wasn't like a big binge drinker.
I had like
per
Jack
se.
Daniels every night, like a few shots, like I do.
No, I would do. Interesting, you brought that up. No, for me it was like I would have. I mean, the big thing for me is like I would have a bottle of wine almost every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like last night was a great example. I mean, now that I'm feeling better, I was like, oh, great. But tomorrow I got to get up at
But I
fucking
mean,
5 o'clock in the morning.
if your liver's working just fine, I mean, I'm not saying like,
So,
yeah, drink
and
like
I told
that,
you
but
guys,
it's
but
really
I
just
told
about
you
how your
guys
liver
what my
processes
dad's
it.
doctor told him,
No.
right, about his liver.
No,
he
what?
said he said the liver is extremely regenerative.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like a time lord of your body.
Yeah, which is why you can get like half a liver.
Yes!
You can get like
Was that
half
the
a liver.
nerdiest thing I ever said?
It was very nerdy. Not the nerdiest.
Not the nerdiest, but one of the nerdiest
Close.
things.
It's on the top 10.
The liver is the time lord of the body.
Yeah, exactly. It regenerates.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, so he said, that's why you can get like half a lobe of a liver donated.
Oh yeah, and
then
it'll
it'll work. You know what I
Right.
mean? So what he said to my dad was, he was like, because my dad went to the doctor and was like, hey, so let's have that conversation. I drink them a
Yes.
bit. I mean, I'm not an alcoholic, but
Right.
I have drinks.
Right.
Should
I
I
know.
be concerned about that?
I always hate it when they ask you like, how many times you drink a week? I'm like, all of them.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I mean,
You're like,
all of
which
the
week?
times.
This week
Yeah.
or the week I was sick?
yeah.
Because they are two totally different numbers. But he said, he was like, it's not really that big of a thing. Your stuff looks good. And he was like, but what I do personally, this is my dad's doctor.
Yeah.
Is he goes, I take 1 month a year off of drinking.
Really?
Yeah, and he said inside that month of, even if you are a fairly heavy drinker the rest of the time,
Yeah.
most, if not,
All of your liver
all
just
of your
regenerates?
liver function will come back.
Oh.
And so I have now post this sickness,
Right.
basically spent over a month and a half.
It's funny. I've
not
actually
drinking.
thought about doing like a lot of people do like sober January because
Yeah.
it's right after all the holidays.
By the way, February, it's only 28 days. So
well, but it's my
your
birthday
birthday's in
month.
there. I know it kind of sucks for you, but
I am thinking about potentially not drinking between my birthday party and my brother's bachelor party because those are about a month apart. But the one thought I have is this podcast.
oh no!
I'm like, can I go 4 episodes of our podcast without drinking?
Theoretically, you could.
Yeah.
We would just all be sad
Right.
and lonely.
You kind of forgot the part of the story, Alex, where you first heard your dad telling you the story about taking a month off and you were going to try it.
Oh, yeah. I never got through it.
You went like 3 days without drinking.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, you know what? Next month.
When I get sick next month. And you got sick next month.
I'm very good at coming up with these grand things. Like right now, I need to lose some weight.
Right.
And so I was like,
so let's eat Girl Scout cookies like we're doing.
Hey, I didn't bring them, but they're also good, and I'm going to eat them.
Oh my God, they're so good.
However, I was like, I always have these things where it's like, and it's usually at like 4 in the afternoon that I have these moments.
Okay.
Because by 5
That's
that night,
specific.
I'm eating pizza,
Got it.
having
Yep.
drinks.
Yep.
And then by like 11, I'm like, oh, I should never do that again. But by 4, I'm like, you know what? I know exactly what we should do.
What?
We should do this. We should only eat this, do this, boom. That's easy. We could do that. And then by like 7.
You mean by healthy standards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Like I'll be like with Heather, I was having this conversation. I was like, I got it. It's easy. Let's just do salads for lunch.
Okay.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
Wow. Oh, my God.
That was the messiest sneeze I've seen in a long time.
God.
So.
What? Wait, I'm sorry. For our
bless you.
listeners at home.
Salad for lunch.
No, time
I
out.
think you sneezed all over the cookies, by the
Alex
way.
just let out the most giant old man sneeze and did not cover his nose. And I saw globs of mucously phlegm
With Girl Scout
snot
cookies in there.
splatter all over your pant leg.
It's clean now.
Ew.
You just gotta rub it with your hands.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just making. First off,
Why didn't you cover your face like a decent human being?
I didn't want to get that shit.
He didn't want to get in his hand.
I didn't want to get that shit in my hands. That's totally true. I wouldn't be like, oh, nasty.
That's what you thought?
That's what I thought.
So you sneezed on your knee
Yeah,
and
well,
your
I just
beer and
let
your
it
computer.
happen.
Why don't you sneeze into your elbow? That's the proper
Oh,
way
that's
to
also
sneeze.
disgusting.
No, it's better to sneeze on your knee so all of us can see it.
Well, I just knew something was going to happen, and I didn't want to be involved. That's what happens.
Oh.
Do you have that stuff where where like if you have to sneeze but you've been eating and you're like
You know, like if I sneeze, all this food is going to spit out of my mouth?
Yeah, and then you're sort of by the way, you have this like long train of thought that's not, you don't have enough time to make a full decision.
Yes.
So you're like, oh no, I'm eating and now I have to sneeze. And you're like, oh no, if I sneeze, food's going to come. And you're like, well, I had no time. I could not make a decision based on that information. I was just not enough time. And then the worst is I hate it when like I make the decision that I can't sneeze
Like
out of my
the decision
nose.
you made right now.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, best case scenario
No!
just happened.
You had an old sleeping bag next to you. You could have grabbed that. You don't use it
That
anymore.
is
It's
not my
lifesaver
sleeping
stuff.
bag.
Sneeze it to your elbow.
But here's the thing.
What?
Do you guys sneeze? When you sneeze out of your mouth, right? You don't sneeze out of your nose.
What?
Like if you're going to sneeze, is it more of a
Achoo.
cough? Did you just go, achoo? Nah, I think it is my nose.
I was trying to figure out where it comes from. I'm trying to reenact
Kind of
the scene.
adorable when she does it, though.
But regardless,
it's like-
I
Yeah, it's
almost
pretty gross.
always sneeze into the crook of my elbow.
Yes, that makes sense, but not when your mouth is full of food because then you're going to have food all over your elbow.
Yeah, but it's better getting food on your elbow that you can wipe off than just free flying it into the air
First
for
off,
everyone to see.
it was super easy to wipe off my leg.
It doesn't matter that it was
Hey.
super easy to wipe off your leg. It's the fact that Tom and I had to witness it.
And you wiped it off your leg with your hand, which you could have
Yes!
sneezed into in the first place.
Yeah.
if you
no,
sneeze
it's
into your
different.
elbow crook with Tom and I don't have to know what came out of your mouth.
Yeah,
First
that's
off,
true.
I'm not wearing long sleeves. If I was
I
wearing
don't
long sleeves,
care.
maybe.
I don't care.
just don't want to
The
put-
point is for the other human beings to not have to witness the disgusting shit that's coming out of your body.
Guys,
I've seen too much
milliseconds,
disgusting shit come out of
milliseconds to make these decisions. And I'm not going to say that I made the right one, but I made one.
What, we're saying you did not make the right one.
I'm
That
not
is-
gonna say that I made
is
the right one.
conversation that we are having right now.
I'm bringing
You did
Kleenex
not make
next
the
week
right
for-
decision. Dear
So
God,
here's the thing.
what
When
were
I
you talking
sneeze out of
about?
my nose,
Okay.
it hurts like crazy. So when I'm eating and then I have to sneeze, I'm like, all right. Food's going everywhere or my face is going to hurt for 10 minutes. and I always go
But
with
there's
food
an
goes
option
everywhere.
with food not going everywhere. Sneeze into your elbow.
Yeah, but then I'm
or
like,
sneeze
food's in
into a napkin. If you have food in your mouth, there's
napkins in here?
No, maybe
Is there
not
a
right at this
magic
moment.
napkin
But the
dragon I'm
example
missing?
you're giving is if you had food in your mouth,
Yeah.
you're probably sitting someplace with a napkin.
I don't disagree with that statement.
There you go. What the hell were you talking about before you
All right.
sneezed?
I don't know. Science?
I'm so sorry, everyone.
we can
Did we get through the email?
Yeah.
We got through an email. Actually, no.
No.
P.S. P.S.
Who's this from again?
JS4LYO.
Right, JS4LYO.
P.S. I was wondering, are you guys going to record your podcast at any other cons, or are you exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con?
No.
We have recorded
We
at
did
WonderCon.
WonderCon, yeah.
And then did we do any other cons?
Yeah, no, just those.
No, but we did do a
We
live
went to
show.
Long Beach Con. We did a 4 points at Long Beach Comic-Con. Remember that?
No, we didn't. That's where we met Alex.
No, we did a panel.
Oh, we
Was
did
it
a panel, but that
Nerdist panel,
wasn't
not a show.
an
Yeah, yeah,
episode. We did do an episode at the Stone Restaurant
Yeah.
in
Oh, yeah.
Pasadena.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like to do the live shows. If we
Yeah.
can find more opportunities
I
to
would
do live
love
shows,
that.
we will. So the answer is yes.
Have microphones will travel?
Yeah. Hey, next time we're in New York, we have a place to record in New York. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
That would be great.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just in
We'll
New
make
York.
that
It is
happen.
awesome. Cold.
Just,
Is it?
just
Snowy.
just New York in general.
Just in general.
Just New York in general
it's
is
great.
awesome.
By the
Yeah.
way, so
Yeah?
so fun thing with New York.
Okay. It has this
So I
thing
feel like
called
it was
the
my
subway.
It's under everything. By the way, did we talk about that Elon Musk has started tunneling under Los Angeles?
He started or he
What?
said he was going to? I know he
started.
said it.
He's already started tunneling?
Yeah, he was like, "Yay, the digging starts today."
Oh, the 3D. He calls it 3D traffic patterns, right? No.
Nobody knows exactly what it's going to be for. Some people
Oh, he's
think
literally just tunneling under LA just for the fuck of it?
Yeah, he's starting
great,
at
cool.
SpaceX. Some
Sweet.
people think that it can be as cool as an electric vehicle only highways under the ground. Yeah, I hope that.
What? Yeah,
Other
'cause your
people think
car's
it's
coming.
maybe just Hyperloop stuff, like starting the Hyperloop
Yep.
stuff.
I mean, still
also
for it.
cool.
Still
cool.
for it.
So cool.
Yeah.
Lowest coolness factor for people not at SpaceX.
Yeah.
Supposedly, the SpaceX parking lot is across a big traffic street, and a couple of SpaceX employees have been hit. And so
What?
there's
Like out of their cars hit?
no, like you have to cross
Yeah.
the street to get to your parking.
Yeah.
And so they
that's
would
what I
cross
mean,
this big
out
main
of their
street.
cars.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I
thought-
mean by out
yeah.
of their cars.
I thought you meant they were like
they're
hit.
not
Their
in
cars
their
were
cars.
hit and they got shot out of their cars. I don't know.
What did you?
Hit? Out of their cars hit? Yes, but pedestrian walking hit, yes.
got it.
And so the lowest sort of excitement for me, because I don't work there, is that it's an underground pedestrian
I see.
pathway.
Got it.
But he hasn't said what it's
But
for.
hey, still great for SpaceX.
I mean, I like
employees.
that.
I like people not getting hit by cars.
I love
How
that,
about
especially SpaceX people.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's keep them getting us out
Yeah,
of this
totes.
planet.
They're like
Totes.
half-hour
There
show.
was a SpaceX team on BattleBots last season, and they were a bunch of very attractive human beings who were very. I was like, "Hi, SpaceX team, what's going on with you guys? Hi!" And they were all dressed like old school NASA,
Oh,
like with the
cool.
white shirts and the black
Yep.
ties.
Yeah.
They
the
rocked
Mormons of science.
it. The Mormons of science.
That's what the
Oh
old
my
NASA people. It's
gosh.
like Mormons of science.
That's what I'm going to call them
Yeah.
from now on.
You'd be like, and with the SpaceX team, Mormons of science.
Mormons of science.
And they'll just look at you like, come on.
All right, should we? I feel like we need to get to another email or a
All right.
story because we are the half-hour happy hour, and
We're at 27
Hey,
minutes.
Yes.
but we're happy.
we're so happy
all
now that
right,
Alex
hold on.
isn't
First off-
expunging crack from his
Yeah.
face.
Expunging from my
That's like
face.
10 minutes to talk about.
Yeah, where's the one? Hold on.
Where's the one? What?
Yeah, there was one. Oh, okay, here we go. I love
Okay.
this. This ties in.
Okay.
Ready? Spiders from pig.
What?
I don't know.
Was
it's
that a word?
PGH. Pig.
PGH?
PGH. Yeah.
That's not a word.
Spiders from PGH.
Is it like
I think it's like pug.
Maybe it's PGH.
Spiders from pug. Well, he's from Pittsburgh, so I don't know if PGH
Oh,
is
so Pittsburgh. Oh
I don't know.
my
Anyway.
God, Alex!
Hey,
What?
Alex, Allison, and Tom. Joe from Pittsburgh here.
Yes.
Oh.
Guess what? So spiders from Pittsburgh too.
Hey, so I've been following Alex forever.
Wait,
Hey.
what's his name? Sorry,
Joe.
Joe. Hi, Joe.
Just wanted to drop you a line for the I Have No Spiders edition.
Oh, does he have spiders?
Ready for this?
He has fucking spiders.
You guys barely read emails. You barely read the news. You basically totally rocked that episode. I think you guys have turned a corner. Keep up the good work.
Oh
At
my
the end
God.
of the day, emails are and stories are all just to spark conversation.
That is true.
And it's starting to feel like we don't need the spark.
Speaking of turning a corner, this is a good story.
Oh, all right.
I was at a friend's birthday party last weekend, and I saw a friend of mine. I'll just give him a shout out. What's up, Jay Lacopo? And we hadn't seen each other in a while, and we're chatting. And all of a sudden, he goes, "By the way, Drunksmith, you really turned a corner." And I was like, "What?" But I mean, first off, I was like, "Oh, Jay listens to our podcast."
That's amazing.
That was the best part about it. I was like, friend I haven't seen in a long time, like, listens to my podcast. Awesome. And then I was like, Jay, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. You turned a corner.
Yeah.
I think it was the Russian roulettes of shots.
Well, I'm sure the shot was what started it, but it's episode 10 of Drunksmith.
Wow.
It was Heath's episode. Space Wolves and period talk. That I remembered literally nothing about. Yeah, that was the episode.
I just love how adamant you were that you could win the $30,000 NASA science prize, because you were like, it's easy.
No. I said it was, by the way, I only said it was easy for the period part of that problem.
Yes.
I didn't solve any of the other problems, and I really didn't solve the period part about it.
That was the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the zero solution that you were like, and where do you send? You can send that check to me directly.
Send it, sure.
If you want, sir. Thank you. Science.
Thank you.
And I'm gone.
Anyway.
Cool. So anyway, so story.
Spiders from Pittsburgh.
All right, let's do a story.
Fine.
This will be fun.
A story. Let alone many that would necessitate a gun rack. If you're not careful, Wayne, you're going to lose me.
Amazing.
Lose you? I lost you 3 months ago. Cha! Something like that.
I think let alone many guns.
There you go.
As it is
I sort of vaguely quoted Wayne's World.
That was very good.
That was great. No, it was good.
Yeah. Yes, golf clap.
Oscar goes
two
to
people.
Thanks, guys.
Alison Haislip for recreating Wayne's World on
movie
Happy Hour. She's unable to be here with us tonight. Picking up her honor is Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
What am I doing here?
Hey. She says
I
thanks.
usually speak like that
Okay,
when I'm
read
drunk.
the damn story.
All right. Incredible plans unveiled
Ooh.
for world's first floating city in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
That's near us.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
guys.
floating like in the sky.
It's not Bespin.
That's a good idea, too, though.
Yeah,
I thought floating
that's
in the
great.
sky, you mean floating in the ocean.
Yeah, and it looks badass. So it's
Yeah?
off the, I think,
Can we
French...
make it our Fuck Cancer Island?
Whoa! Maybe.
Ooh.
A new floating fuck cancer island off
Yes.
French Polynesia?
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
I like the sound of that.
So it's going to be off the coast of French Polynesia.
Okay.
One of the reasons why they chose French Polynesia is because of the human race. French Polynesia is pretty soon going to be Aqua Polynesia.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I mean all the like cool small islands.
Yeah.
They're not going to be
They're
around.
going underwater.
Yeah,
Because of climate change.
Climate change. Yeah.
But that doesn't exist according to our government. So.
Oh, well, according to most of the people in our government, yeah. Yeah. Except anyone who's a scientist.
Yes. But outside of our government, it exists. So, yes, let's worry about
and
it.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
we're outside the government.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can help because French
Okay.
Polynesia is going to go bye-bye.
Yeah.
So one of the things they said was, okay, well, what they're going to do is they're going to do they said, okay, well, if we just plopped like an island, we just made a man-made floating city,
Okay.
it would get trashed because we can't, there's too much wave.
It'll get tossed around.
Yes.
It'll
Yeah.
get tossed around, so it would have to be so like crazy sturdy.
Yeah.
So the way around this was they realized we're making all of these reefs, like artificial reefs,
Right.
and sea breaks and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they're going to do full Waterworld style, a giant sea 360 sea break.
Oh.
And then inside they're going to build, and you can see. Look at some of these pictures.
What?
Yeah, like inside they're going to build like these giant structures.
You guys, it looks like wherever they ended up in Rogue One.
Yeah, totally.
It
And you
totally
see
looks
like
like-
the boats can come in, and they're like, look, at the end of the day, the other reason they chose French Polynesia is that their main financial,
Export. to seawater.
economy is tourism.
Oh.
So they're going to make this for
Tourists.
Yes, people can live there. Like you can buy an island
Right.
in the floating city of Utah.
Of Utah? What the? What?
It's not Utah. Anyway,
No, it's not even close to Utah.
it's not even near Utah at all. I just have Utah on the brain because I'm going there tomorrow. But also they'll have docks on the inside. So it's basically like a circle that has a broken it's almost like a keychain. You know how those rings on a keychain?
Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah. So a boat can go in. A cruise ship can go in and then cruise around, and then they can dock, and then everybody can come off into the floating city.
Yeah.
And then there's like hotels. There'll be condos that you can buy.
That's great.
Yeah,
awesome.
I want to go there.
Yeah.
When do we
Are
have
they
to wait
building
to-
it now,
Yeah.
or is it just a
They're
concept?
starting construction in 2019, I think, or 2018.
Oh, so this is happening.
Oh no, yeah, they're doing it.
Wow.
It's happening.
And then everyone from French Polynesia is going to move there?
No, I think they're just going to be like chilling outside, being like, "Hey."
Hey, can we move there? Because we're going underwater soon.
Yeah, it'll be a city contained in a circular barrier.
That's really cool.
Hotels, resorts, and other tourist attractions could feature in the Aqua City.
Aqua City.
Yeah.
I like it.
And they'll have construction can begin in 2019.
Wow.
I mean, this is the crazy thing about time.
What's the crazy thing about time?
The longer you're alive, the more shit happens.
What?
That's not so crazy.
But I mean, like,
That's crazy.
I remember hearing about things that are like, yeah, this is going to happen in like 2018 or 2014. And
Right.
you're like, but it's 1998. That's never going to come.
That's never going to come. But then it came.
And then it came.
2014
true.
came.
Came and went.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
But remember,
point.
the world was going to end in 2012, and then it didn't.
That's right. That's
I think the
They
world's
lied to
always
us.
going to end. I
Yeah.
think there's never a place where people are like, I think we're good.
I think we're good now.
We can just, let's
can
all
just chill.
just stop.
once you think you're good, then you're in trouble.
Then
Yeah.
you're fucked.
So this is
Yep.
good to keep. This
Yeah,
up.
that's kind of one of the things. It's like you got to keep churning. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You just got to have a reason
As my
to
dad
churn.
says, just keep trucking along.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
just keep trucking along.
Yeah.
Wise
just
man.
keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Don't know that.
Wait, yes, you do. How do you not know that? Are you fucking
know,
kidding
you
me?
just
Don't know that.
Don't know
You
that.
never saw Finding Nemo?
I mean, I saw Finding Nemo, but
Once.
I wouldn't get there by just keep swimming.
Yeah,
just
that's
keep
Dory. That's
swimming.
all Dory says in the movie. Just keep
Who the
swimming.
hell is
Just-
Dory?
Ellen.
Oh,
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, what?
close enough.
Ah, good.
That's we've only seen it once.
I know. What
No,
are you guys
opening
kidding me?
night.
That's like the most famous line from Finding Nemo.
Yeah, Finding
you know-
Nemo I saw once in the theaters, and that was it.
We were about in our
Yeah, but-
mid-30s when that came.
Guess what?
We're not
I
gonna
saw
be seeing that.
Titanic once in theaters when it came out, and I still remember, I'm flying, Jack. I'm flying.
I don't remember that scene.
I remember that
What?
scene.
Kidding.
Yeah.
I remember.
Paint
I remember
me
the
like one of
nude
your
scene.
Paints me
French.
like
Yeah,
one of your
that's
French
French
girls.
girls.
Yeah.
That scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys remember that
scene.
scene because that's when
That
Kate
scene.
Winslet is naked.
Oh, that was the best thing that happened in that whole movie.
Yeah.
So I like stuff like this. Like I always get like things in my brain about CG.
Yeah.
That was one of the first movies to use CG face replacement for stunt people,
Really?
and it is fucking horrible.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So if you ever go back and watch
Oh, I haven't
Titanic,
gone back and watched it.
and Jack and Rose
Yeah.
are running through the corridor
Yeah.
and the water is chasing them.
Yeah.
Take a deep look at their face.
All
Because
right.
it's clearly
You
not
know-
them.
Oh.
And some computer has been like, that's close enough. Yeah.
I just thought if they it's Rose and Jack, right?
Rose and
Yeah.
So
Jack.
in the very end, Rose is on the
The
floating
door.
thing,
Yes,
right?
we all know he could have
So
fit.
maybe you could have survived if she just said, "Just keep swimming." Just keep...
keep
There you go. Brought
swimming,
it back,
just-
everybody.
There you go, Tom.
He brought it back. All right.
I feel like on that note we have to
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, I think that's that is
I'm
the
also on a
correct
sugar
note.
high from these Girl Scout
Those
cookies.
are good. I can't have any more because Alex sneezed.
And by the way,
all
you
over
should
it.
take. You guys have to take them because we're
No.
leaving. We're gonna be gone out of
They're
the
not
house.
gonna go
Yeah, they're not going to go bad.
Those?
Will not go bad.
Put 'em in your
I don't want.
freezer.
I don't want
No,
ants.
what's ants? What are you talking
Don't
about?
leave them on the floor.
I'm gonna make
Like,
you
open.
guys. I got
You don't
3
crush them
boxes.
and-
I'm gonna make baggies for all of us. We're gonna go back into Alex's kitchen.
Okay.
And we're gonna make baggies so we can
Good.
have a smorgasbord of
A smorgasbord.
smorgasbord of
Is that
Girl
like
Scout
when
cookies.
a Star Trek villain comes in and is like,
No,
"We
a
have
smorgasbord.
cheese."
like a mix up.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
A
cheese.
smorgasbord. That's
Is a
thing.
smorgasbord?
Smorgasbord.
Borg.
I
Guys,
got
Borg.
it. Got it. Got it.
Smorgasbord.
No, I
I
got it now.
got it.
Took me a while because I'm
Yes.
slow.
I just asked if I was saying it wrong because you were making fun of me.
Smorgasbord.
Board?
Board.
Oh, board.
Because that's like on the board. There's a smorgas.
There's a smorgas on
Hey.
that board.
What's wrong with the smorgas?
Yeah, you could have a smorgas table. You could have a smorgas
Really?
chair.
You can?
Yeah,
that a
smorgasbord
thing?
is great.
Oh, I thought it was smorgasbord.
It's some sort of Swedish like.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
well. Anyway,
it.
guys, thanks for listening. If you want to email us, you can email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. I failed.
That's okay.
halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You follow us on Twitter at halfhourhappyhr. Please subscribe to us and rate us and pass us along. Alex is now itching his nose on the microphone.
Wiping his nose.
What is wrong with you?
First off, you should finish.
And he owns
And
the
secondly,
microphone.
there's no cameras here.
Oh, good Lord. Anyway,
Also, my nose itched. And there's a giant thing in front of it.
Thank you for listening to the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. We are so happy to have been joined by the best flight engineer in podcast history,
I'll agree to
God.
that.
Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
Guys,
What?
we'll see you after you had a birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to
Happy
her.
Woo.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.